What is up, everybody? My name is WhiteFyr and welcome back to the AfterLife SMP server. Now, this episode, we're in a location that you may not recognize. This is actually our Nether hub. It was built by that KS dude, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. But today, we are going to be working on our Nether tunnel to our base, maybe doing a few other things, but this is the majority of what I want to get done today. I feel like this is a pretty important thing, and about time we get it done. So as you see here, I've kind of cleared out some space. One thing I'm gonna have to remember is if I put like this is Hutchie's rail right here, and there was a button like on that block, a top one right there. I'm gonna have to put that back whenever I finish this side. So don't worry, Hutchie, if you're watching this, I will put that back. But let's go ahead and get started. If these pigmen will please leave me alone. I'm thinking for the first part, just a simple stretch of, what do you call this? Stone slabs, nice and simple. I might put a minecart rail. I thought about doing that in the center right here. But I don't see much of the point. We can just walk. We can run back and forth. We have inner pearls for that as well. And then I wasn't sure what to do about this. I thought about putting stairs right here. I thought that might be pretty cool, something like that. And a pigman, of course, is going to get in our way. Of course, I'm going to take that. Do something like this. And just, thank you, pigman. You're very kind. Something like that, pretty simple, but I think I like it quite a bit. We're actually going to go this whole length. Why not? Hopefully I can figure out a really nice design with you guys without having to kind of make a cut or anything. I did kind of have, I won't say a design down, but I had an idea until I realized that it was too big for the for this tunnel and that it wouldn't work, which made me kind of sad. But I can always use it for a tunnel in the future. But one of the main things I wanted to use here is I really wanted to use some wood, especially acacia wood. I thought that would look really awesome. And from here I wasn't sure what to do. I thought maybe go 3 and then that. And then here's the debate that I was also thinking about. We could use this. We could use spruce wood. Or, say we have it on this side. Pigman, please go that way. Thank you. We have 3 wide here, right? We could also do acacia wood. Both would be pretty good, in my opinion. But I'm not entirely certain which one of them I would like more. And part of me is leaning towards acacia because it's more of a savanna area. Part of me is leaning towards this, though, because it kind of looks better in the whole scheme of things on here. But then for the ceiling, that was the part I wasn't... That was the part I was more unsure about. Because I didn't know exactly what I wanted, but I was thinking you might just use stone brick. Might just go with a simple roof here. I want a little bit of separation right there. So if we just did that, right? Just did that. We had another one there, like kind of pillars like that. Not sure how that would look. Right now it looks really weird with just one or the other. I think I'm gonna go with the spruce. I think I'm gonna go with the spruce. It looks a little bit better. Just a tad. Okay, that's mine. Thank you. Okay, I thought I just saw something pop out. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. We could go with something like that and like that. Do some sort of theme like that, but then it's a lot of that. What if instead of doing that? Oh, I don't think I mentioned this yet, but if the block sounds are low, that's because with the portal right beside us, it got really annoying. So I just kind of turned the sounds off. What if we did something like that? It's not bad. I feel like there's more we could do with that though. I don't know if stone brick is the right thing for right here. What if we could... This is kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of tough. We did something like that. Ooh, we did something like that. Something like that. And then down here, do I have any on me? We could have that. That doesn't work. Crap. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna do that, but looks like that doesn't work. Oh, that really sucks. What we could do... Let's try this. That would work. It's not a bad design, actually. I actually kinda like that. We might go with that, actually. Hold on. So, leave those two. This is gonna be... Take that out, take that out. Take all this out. Oh, wait a second. What? Minecart, I will find you. You're probably down there. I will find you. I'll go down and find it. I don't know. Let's see. If we did this, this would still work. Yeah. So we'd have those two there, and then Hachi would still be able to do his thing. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, it looks pretty good, actually. Quite surprised. And then for the ceiling here, this is kind of something that I had a hard time with. I wasn't sure what to do. What we might do is just do something like that. Something like that. And yeah. That might actually do. It's a pretty neat tunnel design right there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and work with that. I'm gonna try to find Hachi's minecart as well. He might... I wonder how he'll like that. But, yeah, I'm gonna go try to figure some stuff out. Probably work a little more on this, then come back with you guys when I have done some progress. Alrighty, everyone. So, I've done a little bit of work. Actually, a lot of work on the Nether tunnel, but we're not gonna go to that just yet. I want to show you guys something very quickly. In my hotbar, there are 3 tools, actually kind of 4, that I enchanted. Now, I did go to the Enderman farm and got some levels and ender pearls and enchanted them on camera, but I didn't like how the clip turned out. So I'm just gonna kind of recap what I got, and that way you guys aren't out of the loop too much. So, first thing I got was this pick, worker pick. It is efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. You know, just a simple work pick that will serve us pretty well. That way we won't have to use our silk touch pick that much and burn it out too quickly. Next, we got ourselves another diamond shovel. This one is a silk touch shovel. I haven't had one of these on the server yet. I have a fortune shovel and I have just a regular diamond shovel right here, but I haven't gotten a silk touch one yet. Now the next one is just a regular fortune 3 pickaxe. I was pretty disappointed by this enchant. This was my first enchant. I was pretty disappointed in this, but the next one makes up for it. And we finally got ourselves another silk touch pick to replace this one that's kind of running out. And after I kind of enchanted, I realized that in my ender chest there's actually another silk touch pick. So we really don't need this one. I guess I'll kind of keep it back. We won't need that. I guess I'll keep that. Let's keep silk touch. Yeah, I won't need the fortune 3 pick, and I won't really need this silk touch pick either. I'll just put them right there. But if you did see in my inventory, I have a bunch of rail stuff right here, and the reason I have that is because I decided that we would go ahead and do a rail system for our nether tunnel. We'll see how it goes. I'm not expecting too much out of it, and I'm not really certain how this is gonna work out, but hopefully it works out pretty well. I actually might need a few more materials just in case. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the nether tunnel after grabbing a few materials, and I will be back with you guys in just a moment. When I said I'd worked on this tunnel a lot, I kind of meant that I finished it. Yeah, this thing is finished. I widened the portal out. I put a background of, I think that's spruce back there. I put that all back there. I finished all the sides here. I did a little bend right here. So yeah, this thing is actually finished except for the little rail thing. And I'm not completely certain how I want to do this. I was thinking maybe we could do something like, can rails? No, rails cannot. That could be a problem. Ooh, I forgot a few materials. Let's go ahead and run down to the chest and see if I can grab a few. But my idea for the rail, we need to have a start and a stop point for it. That is for certain. And it's probably gonna have to run into the wall somewhere. The big problem is gonna be deciding where that's gonna happen. All right, we got that we can use for right now. Yeah, we can use that for right now. Let's see if we can go with this, because the main rail. Actually, let's start down here. The main rail, it's gonna have to run into here somewhere. So if it runs into like that, or actually, yeah. Just leave that there. That'll work. Now I'm going to do something like that. Can we do that? Put a button right there. Just say we have more rail, right? Like this. Let's press. We're gonna need something right here though. So if I take that out, I place. I have a torch on me. Oh gosh. Oh no. There we go. Place that. Put that back. And place that. Will it power this? Does it power? I don't think it does. Does it need to be a full block? It might need to be a full block. Let's try this. Do that. Do that. No. Bad. There we go. Yeah, it has to be a full block. Okay. So we'll do that for right now. I'll replace that later. But then if we... Okay, so I need a minecart. Let's test this. Let's do some testing. Okay. Block sound, you're going down. This is just annoying. Okay. And... Hey, that works. That does indeed work. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, I'm a little worried about pigment spawning on this. But I guess it won't be too big of an issue. Yeah. Actually work. Is his button? Yeah, his button's there. That'll work. That'll work pretty well. The button kind of blends in well with the pillar over there. So now what I want to do is I'll probably have a rail here. Then there'll be a rail here. Or a powered rail, that is. So what's in between here? It's 7 in between each. I think that'll work well. That'll work pretty well. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of this. I need to get more, what do you call these, stone slabs? Let's actually try this. The stone slabs should work just fine. It's the same, right? Yeah, there we go. And that'll be forever powered, which is good. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's add a few more, actually. Let's continue to test this out. Alright, this should work the way I want it to. But we will have to test this. So, boop. And let's do another like that. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Perfect. And then more rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. And it'll just continue on from there. Let's test it again just to make certain. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. Yep, that works. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. But like I said, I'm still worried about the fact that pigment could possibly spawn or get in the way on the tracks on here. But that's something that we could kind of work with. I might put some glass over top of this. starting right there, which could actually work because we can always jump on this side to go down. Yeah, that would actually work. I might put some glass over it if I can find enough or get enough glass. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this off camera. It's basically just repeating the same pattern. Did I say repeating the same pattern? What did I say? I don't even know now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this some more, and I will be back in just a moment. Alrighty, so to finish off the episode, we are going to be showing off what I've done and doing a little bit extra, designing our little thing up there. I decided to go with the glass in the middle here with the railroad, or the railroad track, the minecart track, that thing. Going down the middle, plenty of space on the sides to either ender pearl or just run up and down. This side I probably won't be running down. It'll probably be this side just because the minecart's here. But it's still possible, and I think that this looks pretty good. So, to finish off, we are going to be designing the top here. Now, I'm kind of modeling it after just kind of something like that, you know? Modeling it after, where is it? A little crown thing right there. You can see that? Modeling it after that. I think that'll look pretty good, personally. I did think about, doing something like that. That just looks a bit weird to me though. So I'm just gonna go with that and be done with it. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got a lot of progress done. This entire nether tunnel is done from top to bottom, which I didn't think I was gonna get done this episode, but apparently we did. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this episode on the AfterLife SMP server. If you did enjoy, go ahead, smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and or are not already subscribed. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.